Hello traders, I've been able to grow a small account from $30 up to $170 something dollars. I've been able to take account from $41 to about $200. I've been able to take $100 and about $290 something dollars. So which strategy do I do, or what do I do, or which kind of things do I consider when trading a small account? So in this video I'm going to be bringing to you tips on how you can grow a small. The importance of the tips will be going progressively, so I will bring it to you more important things even towards the end, so make sure that you watch the video till the end. Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell. And while trading a small trading account, maybe $100 account, then you need to consider some particular things. You have to pay attention. You have to understand that you don't need to do many mistakes before you blow up the account. So you want to be as diligent as possible. Now if you understand this and you put this at the back of your mind, you are going to reduce a lot of errors that you potentially be making. All right, now before we continue, now the account that I was able to grow, I used a single strategy in which I considered carefully my risk management and my trading psychology. I've been able to write a book in which I explain detailedly on this particular strategy. All right, the book have just been released. I've explained my entry techniques, I've explained my risk management techniques in that book. And if you want to get this book, it is simple. The only thing you need to do is you are going to sign up to any of my broker, my XNET broker link, or DERIV broker, any of the brokers that I'm going to drop in the pinned comment below. And then once you sign up, you make sure you write me on Telegram, and I'm going to give to you this ebook for free, guys. So it's just an amazing offer. So make sure that you check in the video's description below. You are going to see a link to my brokers, you are going to see a link to my Telegram, so that once you sign up, just make sure that you write me to get this free strategy. Now the tips you should consider while trading a small account is: number one, consider carefully what type of market you want to be trading, right? So if you understand the kind of market you are trading, make sure that you specialize on it. All right, now if you want to trade the forex market, you want to be trading the indices market, you should consider what you are going to be trading. All right, now once you choose, let's say you want to trade the forex market, consider, pick carefully the type of currency pairs you want to be trading. You want to concentrate on some particular currency pair. All right, if it were me, I'm going to take a few currency pairs that are volatile but not too volatile, right? I pick pairs like GPU, Euro US dollar Japanese yen, Great British Pound Japanese yen, pairs that are they are a little bit volatile, but they are not too volatile in a particular extent. All right, you don't want to choose a market where volatility is too low, such that you hardly or rarely find opportunities. In another hand, you don't want to choose a market that is too volatile, in which small mistakes you will not correct in an error. Remember, you have a small account size and you want to build it. All right, now after you have choose it, you need to consider what most importantly, your risk management. Okay, you consider your risk management and your trading psychology. Okay, remember, you don't need to do many mistakes before you are taken out of the game, so you need to choose carefully. All right, you don't want to be jumping in and jumping out without carefully understanding. So basically, you need to have a particular strategy, right? You need to have a very good strategy in which you have mastered for long. You don't just want to go and watch something on YouTube and come and try to apply it in your small account, in your $100 account, without actually experiencing or mastering the strategy. So you want to carefully consider your market that you are trading. You want to carefully choose a particular strategy. It could be one or two in which you are looking for those entries. Again, you need to look for the best setups. Now the best setup in the situation is you go for the A setups. All right, when you are trading, most traders will tell you that they have setups that there are A setups, there are B setups. Like I, for instance, in the strategy in the book that I just wrote, you are going to see that there, right? So you see some entries that have high probability win than others. So you want to concentrate more on the high probability setups. There are A setups, sometimes there are B, and there are even C setups. You don't want to be taking trades that that have low probability of winning, all right, because the account size is small and you need to minimize error. So you choose the type of market, you choose the type of setups. Now you have to ensure that once you are entering, or when you want to enter a trade, and even if you have chosen the A setup, there are times where you can enter late, all right. The trade, before you maybe open your charts, trade might already be moving away from your zone. Okay, you don't want to be jumping in, because when you jump in far away, you need to place a wider stop loss, and the wider stop loss entails that if the trade goes against you, it means you are going to lose a little bit more than what you are supposed to. Remember, you don't need to do errors, you just need to minimize the number of errors as possible, right? So when you choose your entry setup, ensure that you don't jump into trade. If the trade setup goes away from your entry and you see that you are late, wait for another opportunity, all right. You don't want to be jumping it, you don't want to be revenging, which has to do with trading psychology. When you have a losing trade, then you calm down, you wait for the next opportunity. You don't need to trade and hesitate, all right. So you need to constantly execute your trades without hesitating, all right. So another very important thing is you don't need to be greedy, all right. You don't have to be greedy, okay, while trading. So once you see the market provides some profits to you, make sure that you close, okay. Now what I usually do is, when I place a trade, I will place a trade with the smallest lot size, which is usually 0.001 in such an account. Now what I do is I place 2 trades, okay. I take 2 trades if I see a good setup. Now, so I'm targeting at least 1:2 risk to reward ratio, okay. Even if I want to target maybe 1:4 or 1:5 in the second trade, I ensure that the first trade I target just 1:2, and when price gets to 1:2, I close the first trade. And the second trade, what I do is I lock the profit, meaning I move the stop loss to break even, all right, in the second trade, while I have taken some profits, okay. That because many people face the issue of placing a trade and then you have a small account, maybe it has moved for like 30-40 pips, maybe you want to target 100 pips just in one single trade, and then you remember you have a small account, maybe it moves right up to 50 pips, reverse back and comes back and maybe hit you even at at the initial point where your stop loss was. So you don't want to be doing such things. Remember, you need to go gradually. So you need to use the smallest lot in this situation. You need to manage your trades properly, meaning that you take your profits when market provides, and you make sure that when price move a great deal in your favor, you move the stop loss to break even, to ensure that it reverses against you, then you should not be hit. Also, one of the most important things, you need to consider news release events. Those events could be very dangerous if you are trading and you are not aware. You can execute a trade and a news release event will eventually take the trade somewhere else, and you see that you are going to incur a big loss because you did not pay attention if there's going to be a news release event or not. All right, so those are the things you should consider so that you should avoid making mistakes. And most importantly, like I said earlier, you need to have a very good trading strategy. You need to have a good risk management and psychology plan. And remember, I said I have written a complete ebook in which I've put this thing together. I've written a complete strategy on how I used to grow these accounts that I've showed you on one single strategy. I've explained how I usually enter my trades, where I place my stop loss, where I exit, how I manage my trades. So you don't want to miss this opportunity. You need to grab this book, because very soon it will only be available on Amazon. So it's just a favor that anyone who comes in contact with this video should be able to sign up through any of my brokerage link, which I'm going to drop in the description below. And when you sign up, make sure you write me ASAP. You deposit at least $30 in the account, and then you write me up. You tell me that okay, you have signed up to this broker. Not only are you going to trade using the strategy, I'm also going to add you in a particular channel where I'm going to be identifying those opportunities and will interact. All right, that's the opportunity you have. So make sure that you do this. So once you are trading with such an account, ensure that you have the good strategy. All right, ensure that you consider your risk management and psychology properly. You know what type of market you want to be trading and stick to it. You avoid mistakes like jumping into trade, being in the haze. You also ensure that when you manage your risks properly, you know when to enter, exit, and so that at the end of the day, you'll be able to grow. You are going to get losing trades, and when you get losing trades, you are not going to, incur a very big loss, because you enter at the right time, you place minimal stop losses, and you get good risk to reward ratio. So those are the tips, guys. So if you find the video helpful, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, and please share the video with other traders that you know, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell, so that each time I bring a new video, you are going to be the first person to get a notification. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.